I am feeling very sassy today, and I do not want to be held accountable for anything that I'm gonna say in this video. I'm the victim in this situation. Can't take myself serious. Oh my God. My life is insane, you guys. But seriously, I don't know if I'm PMSing, I don't know what's happening, but today, this is what it is. You're getting me. Also, gotta show you this. This bitch showed up. Is that what she does in her Instagram stories? Hi, dragons. Today we're gonna talk about my face palette. Do I sound like Nikita? But seriously, I used her face palette. It's bomb, packaging is bomb. Just wanna give a shout out to my bitch. I love her brand, support. Go get the Nikita, not even Nikita. See, I'm losing my mind, you guys. Dragon Beauty face palette. I need to get my shit together. I'm really just like, not doing a good job right now. Okay, where do I start with this video? The craziest thing. I'm gonna sit with my leg up and look like such an inappropriate woman, and my mom's gonna be like, you need to cross your legs and look like a lady. My whole family's pissing me off right now. Never my mother. Am I on Dr. Phil? Because I kind of feel like I am, especially with the setting. I just feel like I'm like sitting here like venting to my therapist. Should I lay down? Should I assume the position? I just really feel like the world hates me, Dr. Phil, and I'm sick of people calling me fat. Why is that word even still existing? What else do I have to complain about? Do you guys hear how noisy LA is? This is insane. Seriously, you guys, for real, here I am. Life is honestly insane. I'm trying to cope with it through humor, but I'm gonna be completely honest. My anxiety has been so bad, like no joke. On a real note, I know that I'm like here, I have my hair done, I look like a little Shih Tzu trying to match my dogs, you know, makeup on, so it's like, oh, life's not that bad, you know? But honest to God, my anxiety has been so awful as of recently. The past month or two, do you hear all of these sirens? Like such a bitch. Like they're literally going to like save somebody who's like dying, and I'm just like, hurry up, I'm trying to film, get there. Seriously though, back to what I was saying. My anxiety has been so bad, you guys. I have never experienced this kind of anxiety in my entire life as of recent. I don't feel like I'm in a strong enough place to actually make a whole video on it, or like be in that place to give advice on how I'm coping and how I'm dealing. Life has just been so insane, and it's so hard for me to talk about these things because I get on Twitter, I get on Instagram, I get on YouTube. These sirens, yo. Dear God. Oh my God, there's helicopters over there. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get through this video, but I cannot control the LAPD and the fire stations here. It's very loud and very intense, especially where we're living. It's like, there's just a lot, always. You can just hear everything here in LA. It's just crazy. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is I don't even know what I'm doing right now in this video. Honestly, I'm just talking to talk because I feel like it. But like I'm saying, my anxiety and depression has just been so bad recently, and I don't feel like I'm over the hump yet to actually sit here and talk about it and like help in any way. But I have just, my body has been reacting to anxiety in a physical way that I've never experienced before, and it's just been so difficult, but it's so hard for me to talk about it. And it's one of the reasons why I'm like remaining off of social media so much, because it's like I get on, you know, Twitter, and I get on Instagram, and I get on YouTube, and there's just so many people. I know it's not the majority, but it feels like the majority because they're the loudest ones. And there's just so many people out there who are like, Jaclyn has nothing to be anxious about, nothing to be sad or depressed about. They just push me as a human being to the side, you know, and I see it every single day, every single time I get on social media, you know, telling me how she's so privileged, she has this and she has that. And it's so difficult because it's so unfair. You have to feel what you feel, no matter how silly it may seem to people, and get through it and move on. And so I've been really trying to tell myself that recently, but this video is gonna be all over the place and totally messy because I'm a mess right now. My life is a disaster right now, and that's just where I'm at. And I'm just trying to find the beauty in it and embrace it and just start fresh and go within and just focus on the good in life. But that's where I'm at. I just feel like I've been really absent from socials because I've just been in such a bad place, and I don't want people to judge me for that place. I gotta get through it on my own, you know? You know what I'm saying? I know that you guys know what I'm saying. Even people who hate me, I know that you can understand what I'm saying. Being in a rough place and having thousands and thousands and thousands of people constantly commenting on your every move and your every thought, is just like, oh my gosh, like I can't imagine what people like the Kardashians and like the Jenners go through. I can't even imagine, like that's like my worst nightmare. But anyways, after that little ramble, I have moved to LA. So I just don't want this to be like a whole clickbaity thing, so I'll jump into it. I'm not moving here permanently, but I am here indefinitely, I guess you would say, at least for a couple of months. I guess this is like a story time video because holy crap. I tweeted about it saying like my life has been totally uprooted and turned upside down. And so many people were like, oh yeah, you just always say that. And I know, like I'm a Cancer. I'm so emotional and I can be so dramatic with my thoughts and my emotions and my feelings. I get it. But my life literally was turned upside down. So helicopter. There's a car chase going on, literally, like I can see it out my window, and there's helicopters and cop cars, and I cannot make this story up. I was here in LA a week and a half ago, I think. I was out here on set for 3 days, and during that 3-day campaign, which is something that I am so excited about, you guys, you have no idea. It really brought me to life being out here. It was such a great moment for me. I just felt so good and empowered. On the side of that, on my last day, I go back to the hotel and I'm taking a shower, and my assistant, Austin, is literally in the bathroom with me while I'm showering, and I'm in there just like, this feels so amazing. Like I've been on set for 12 hours. I had the tightest ponytail, so many extensions in, 4 different looks that day, hair, makeup, the whole thing, wearing freaking girdles to suck myself in, doing the whole 9 yards, and I'm in the shower and I'm like, this is amazing. Oh my God, oh my God. I'm just like moaning while scrubbing my head. I'm like, I love my life, this feels so good. And Austin's just standing there literally staring at me. And I'm like, what's going on? What are you looking at? And he's like, I need to talk to you. And so I opened the shower door and I'm like, did I do something? Did I hurt your feelings? And he's like, no, that's not it. You did not hurt my feelings. I promise. I'm gonna hurt your feelings. And I was like, oh my God, like I messed up. I did something wrong. Like, why are you just standing here staring at me while I'm showering? So I get out, I have a towel on. I'm like, talk to me, what's going on? He's like, I haven't wanted to tell you because I wanted you to stay focused while you were on set and just like be in your mode and feel empowered. But I'm like, yeah, but what? He's like, your ceilings collapsed in your house. What? So I have 2 women who work for me, and they basically do everything. They watch my dogs. They're pretty much like family at this point. They've been working for me for like 3 or 4 years, and now they work for my entire family. They clean our houses, they watch our dogs, they babysit, they do it all. They're just amazing. I don't want to say their names just because they probably don't want their names to be put out there because that's just not their lifestyle. But anyways, they're at my house a lot while I'm gone, just like taking care of things. And long story short, they walked into my bedroom upstairs, and my ceilings in my bedroom had literally collapsed. Now the chandelier didn't fall, which is great because then like there would have been glass and the whole structure of that. But like the whole half of my ceiling on the left-hand side had completely opened up and fallen to the ground, all over my bed, all over my chairs, I mean, all over everything. And it happened in the middle of the night. And Austin didn't tell me this while I was on set because he didn't want to stress me out because obviously it's gonna be my mind all day long. So I couldn't believe that he just like kept that into himself. And as he's telling me, he's crying. He's like, I just know what a stress this is gonna be for you. I'm so sorry. And my first initial thing that came out of my mouth was, thank God that I was not there. Like first thought, like, thank you, Jesus, that I was not in that room sleeping with Jordan by my side. My dogs, they sleep on my bench. They sleep right there on the floor, like on my rug, my carpet. And I'm like, the ceiling would have literally came down on us. So thank you, God, that I was not in town. Like I cannot even begin to tell you. But long story short, pretty much is that my AC had a leak upstairs and moisture came down and pretty much just destroyed my ceiling and it collapsed in. And so now, because we're in Florida and it's a humid environment, like all of that moisture has been leaking and just making all of my ceilings wet. So I've had issues with my air conditioning unit since I moved in, and my house is a brand new build. Like I just moved in the summer of 2017, and it was a brand new build. Like I was the first person to ever have a key to that house. I moved in and they were still building it. Like I bought it when it was just Nothing. Before there were countertops, anything. And we've had issues with the AC unit like pretty much every 6 to 8 weeks for 2 years straight. There's always an issue. It's not working or it's just doing something wrong. The heat's on when the cool should be on. There's always something. There's always been an issue. And I noticed my wallpaper on my ceiling bubbling. Like it kind of was like bubbling a couple of weeks ago. And I was like, why is my wallpaper doing that? And we called somebody and they said, oh, it's because it's so humid right now and your AC hasn't been working properly. So it's just bubbling, you know, like you're gonna have to get your wallpaper person out here to fix it. I'm like, what? Okay, like what world is this? I don't know what's happening. So long story short, my entire upstairs ceiling has to be replaced. Every single room, master bedroom, bathroom, closet, media room, 2 guest bedrooms, filming room, stairwell, all has to be replaced. And on top of it, my entire closet, the shelves, everything has to be completely ripped out and started from scratch because my AC units, because I have more than one AC unit, they're leaking into my walls. And so now they have to go in and rebuild drywall in my closet. Every single everything has to be taken downstairs. So like all the beds, every single thing that's upstairs, every piece of art, every photo, everything has to be taken downstairs. And the entire upstairs is literally gonna be like plasticed off and started from scratch. I just have to start off by saying this. I am beyond blessed that I get to sit here in LA and have this conversation and not be trying to run a business, you know, out of my mom's house right now. Like, just know that I'm keeping myself in good spirits because I'm so thankful for the situation and the fact that like I'm blessed enough and able to live this life. But it's just been so insane because I fully run a business out of my house every single day. I have, let me think about it. So every single day, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, I have a minimum of 8 people in my house and up to 12 in my house. Those are my employees. We are on Skype. We are doing emails. It's just not, it's an office. Like we work out of my house because I currently have been leasing an office, but we're renovating it. So the current situation is we're all working out of my house. And so when this happened, it wasn't just like, oh, I don't get to live in my home anymore. It was like, what the hell are we gonna do? This is my office. Like, this is where my team operates out of. So I basically made the executive decision, if you will, to move out here to LA because I have so much going on right now. Behind the scenes, as always, I know it's annoying. Everything is always behind the scenes, but I have so much going on right now here in LA. I mean, I'm constantly on the phone. I'm constantly on Skype. I'm constantly on email with people here in LA. And so I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just do it. Let's go to LA. Let's just go to like the home base. We'll work from here for a couple of months. I can go to more events. I can do more. Let's rent a great house. Let's just bring the dogs, you know, and just try to see the best in this. So I am taking this as a sign from God that it was time just to kind of like get out of my bubble because I've just been so stressed and so anxious recently about so much in my life. And I have just pulled away from everybody and just gone into a little cocoon. And I feel like this is just like the sign of like, bitch, knock it off. Like, I'm literally gonna let your roof collapse down on you and get you the hell out. Like, go start fresh. So I've decided to move here to LA and my boyfriend has moved with me, which is amazing. It's a blessing because Jordan is an entrepreneur. He owns his own business, so he's able to do whatever he wants. He is gonna be going back and forth though. He has to go back to Tampa 1 week a month because he does have things that he has to do there as far as his filming goes. But other than that, he already has work set up out here in LA, which is amazing. So me and Jordan are out here with the 3 dogs and then my mom, my dad, all my employees. I'm not gonna name all of them, but you know, Austin, Sarah, Andrew, Anthony. I'm like, let me start naming them. They're all gonna be coming and going as well, back and forth for work and business, and then also working through Skype as well. So that's where I'm at. It's a total transition. It's like so weird. Like, I literally brought like all my pictures from home. Like, let me show you. So many pictures from my house just to hang up, put on my walls. Photo albums. Jordan made me this. It's a collage of us. So cute. I brought a photo album that my brother gave to me for my birthday. Just pictures of him and his family in Cambodia. So yeah, like I've literally moved in, you guys. Like I've made it like a home. Like I hired someone to come here and decorate my house for Halloween because I'm like trying to make this feel like mine. It's just so weird, like renting someone else's home and being like, this is mine for the next couple of months. Like it's so strange. And I know I always like go back to my sign being a Cancer, and it can be annoying for people who aren't like into astrology. I'm not even like that crazy into astrology, but still, people out there who know astrology and they know Cancers, you guys know how hard this is for me because I am such a homebody and I am like, I love my comfort and I'm such a nurturer and I just like love the routine and the same thing. So getting out of my comfort zone and moving over 3,000 miles away and starting completely fresh in somebody else's home that I'm renting is like so major for me, I can't even tell you. We packed 20 suitcases, 20 suitcases, but I don't have body wash. I brought 8 boxes of tampons, forgot body wash. I don't know if there's anything else I want to talk about. You know, there is one more thing that I want to say. Not, eggshells, eggshells. I've been getting so many comments. I've gotten these comments for a long time, you know, for the past, I would say 2 years, but the past couple of months, they are like flooding in and I just want to get it out and have this conversation with you guys. I miss the old Jaclyn. I want the old Jaclyn back. You're not the same anymore. Where did the old Jaclyn go? I can't even take the comment seriously. It's hard for me to even address this because I just like want to laugh and cry about it at the exact same time. There is no old Jaclyn and there is no new Jaclyn. This is who I am. I was born and I'm going to grow and I'm going to evolve for the rest of my life until I die. I know that you guys want that thin girl who was super peppy and loved life and was silly and joking all the time and just did tutorials because she just loved it so much. But you guys, I am seriously that same girl inside. That's still who I am. And I need that to be said because I feel, and I'm just gonna say it because who cares? Like people already unfollow me every single day and my social blade is in the red and I just don't even care about it anymore. I am here for the love of makeup, for my passion. That's all I've ever wanted. Just to do makeup, to teach makeup, to create makeup. And I have failed at many of my attempts and it has been beyond humiliating. It's been awful. You have no idea how hard it's been for me personally, but that is my passion. That is my love. And I'm never gonna stop, you guys, but like I'm going to grow. I'm gonna gain weight, and I know I keep bringing up the whole weight thing, and the reason I do that is because, not because of my own insecurities, but just because of what I see on the internet, like the comments, the constant comments about my weight, it doesn't stop. It does not stop, and I'm like, why is it all of a sudden okay to call people fat? Like, where did this come from? Like, I can't gain a few pounds because of maybe I'm happy, maybe I'm depressed. I can't gain a few pounds without the internet calling me fat. Like, the hell? You think that I look bad? Imagine how I feel when everybody is saying these things to me. I've learned so much from the bad behavior of others. I'll just say that. I've learned so much, and honestly, that is the thing that I'm always waking up thinking about and thankful for, is the lessons I have learned. Today, I was taking a shower and discovered that I have new stretch marks. You wanna see? Can you see them coming in? Oops, sorry, I'm close to the mic. You see them? They're like little pink tiger stripes. And honestly, I'm just like, I'm over it. Like, this is my body. This is where I'm at. Like, you guys need to accept it. You guys need to accept that I've gained weight, and no, I'm not pregnant. No, I'm not trying to hide it from you. No, I'm not pulling a Kylie Jenner. And that's my life. I'm never going to be that girl again. No, my cheeks are not filler. Yes, I have filler in my lips. I had filler injected in my nose 2 years ago, and that was the last time. I have not had filler in my cheeks in probably almost 3 years. And I didn't even have it in my cheeks. I had it just right here, just this section under my eyes. People just assume the absolute worst about everything. And it's hard. And I'm not saying this about me because I know that I am not allowed to be the victim on the internet. I chose this lifestyle, and people are gonna be mean, they're gonna be ruthless regardless of any situation, and I know that. Like, I have developed a tough skin for sure. Like, I used to log on and just bawl my eyes out, and now I log on and I'm like, yep, got it, yep. But I'm saying this for everybody else. It's not just for me. All of these other influencers, these young influencers who have 5,000 followers, 15,000 followers, 100,000 followers, and they're our new up and coming talented generation, don't ruin them. Don't do it to them. Be nice to them. Show them love. Don't make them have such a tough skin like you've done to so many others. You know, I say that out of love. It's like going through what I have gone through. I'm like, I don't want other people to have to go through this shit. You know, it's like, it's fine that I've been through this. It's fine. But like, I want other people to learn from their behaviors. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's just how I feel. Like, just be kind and accept people for who they are and their change and their growth, you know, because how do I put this? Just to be kind to one another and compassionate and understanding, because it never fails. Like, it never fails. It's the craziest thing. But like growing up, my parents always would recite the Bible and say, love never fails, love never fails, love never fails. And I'd be like, oh my God, you guys are so annoying. And then when I became an adult, I was like, oh wow, they're actually completely accurate. Like, love never fails. Being kind, being compassionate, showing just love and mercy and grace, it never fails. It always gets you the results. It always gets the best version of yourself and other people around you. It always makes yourself grow. It always makes them grow. There is literally no bad outcome from being love and merciful and graceful and kind. So I just want to encourage that so hard, because the internet has gotten so dark, and you know, I get the comments all the time. We miss the old Jaclyn. We miss the old Jaclyn. We miss the old Jaclyn. I'm like, well, bitch, I miss the old YouTube. I miss the old social media. I miss it. I miss when I had the excitement to film, because now I have the excitement to play with makeup and develop makeup, but the excitement to film videos is not what it used to be, because now it's just so congested with people just being so, just comparing this person to that person and being mean to me and being mean to them. And even when I see people leaving mean comments about other YouTubers on my videos and on my pictures, I'm like, stop, like, just be nice. Where did the nice go? You know? So like, I've definitely had that moment, and it makes me feel so old. I feel like, oh my gosh, I'm that person where I'm like, well, back in my day when people were nice, like, oh my God, I need to have kids. I think that that's all that I wanted to say. I feel like I got some stuff off my chest. You wanna hear my knuckles crack? Was that juicy? Did that sound good? I couldn't get them all. Not today. I really can't think of anything else to say, so I will end this video by saying bye. You know, this video, I literally gave you guys the absolute cliff notes, like the bare minimum. It's just so dramatic, and it's so dramatic. It's just, there's so much going on, so many facets to my life right now. It's insane. So please understand that where I'm at it's a lot. But I just want to say this and reassure you guys how much I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, and I will not cry while I say this, I'm gonna be a bad bitch, how much I genuinely love my Jack Pack, my Hillsters, my ride or dies, the day ones, the people who just watch my videos and just think like, oh, she's cool, you know, or just believe in my recommendations and buy my products and buy the things that I recommend because they are like, oh yeah, she knows what she's talking about. I mean, like, I just love you guys so much, because if it wasn't for you guys, there would be no Jaclynhill online, and I would delete all my social media. Like, the people who ride for me are so incredible and so important. And when I meet you guys every single time I leave my house, and just feel your warm hugs and your soft words and just how encouraging and positive you are, like, you have no idea how much you encourage me. You encourage me more than you will ever know. So I just want to always give the biggest thank you to you guys in the entire world, because you have changed my family's life forever. You've changed my life forever. But of course I care about my family more than me. I'm like, as long as they're good, I'm good. But yeah, I love you guys so much. And so thank you for watching this video. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for writing for me. Thank you for everything. You are the absolute best. Sorry, I can't stop looking out the window right here, because if you guys could see what I'm looking at, like, this view is so beautiful right now as the sun is setting. I can't take it. I'm just looking over palm trees and mountains. I'm like, what the hell is my life? This is a blessing. It's okay. It's okay that the roof collapsed and it's gonna cost me so much money to fix. It's okay, because this is beautiful. It's an opportunity. On a serious note, please leave me just as many recommendations as you can. Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, blow me up, because I'm here and I had the opportunity. Like, I'm not at home. I'm gonna be working my ass off out here, but like, I have access to the best studios, you know, the best of the best. We're here in LA. So please just like tell me what you wanna see and I will give it to you, because I don't care about selling products. I don't care about gaining followers. I, honest to God, just care about creating content that makes you guys so happy, because it just like fuels me in this way where I'm just like, it feels so good. So that's it. I love you guys so much. For all of my people here in LA, all of my fellow influencers and friends, I have not contacted everybody because it's just been such an insane last week and a half. So everybody, I am here. Text me, call me, email me. I love you. Let's hang out. And that's it. I will see you guys in my next video in LA. So crazy. Okay. Bye, guys.